mamu na akwaba e de benkasa TV ne tifo nani ni konkohwe eye NDC akachi na sei na ebeka ya eye NDC amanuku no suspend ye mame Chief Justice Getrutu Kunu de dindin anya asem keto that any proper reason bia de suspend mame no na afi so mus asanso chima ye mame Chief Justice we akakota free aya binding around 262,000 Ghana cedis na so all the prescribe be mu be casting ye mame Chief Justice sika no anya no kwese ye mame di sika no ama Chief Justice Getrutu Kunu ade asem ko piemu ewo ye court back tank kese pa ewo Nigeria na all ECOWAS members na ehye support we ase no we be say about me say na support we they have a hand in Ghana affairs na say na so sabeka ya na say behwa in the 28th of May 1975 Ghana we were represented ekosane treaty bi Chesington the ECOWAS court ewo Nigeria has a hand in our affairs. And court they deal with so many stuff. Now, so ade baako and as ade titiriwunti a court will more establishes a court because of the violation of a human right for all its members. So part says obi violate and as obi tie obi na so ewo honoma e dey asem na akodan sa court ma hwe no maka ehwo asem. And I na so sabetwa that's the main reason why my Chief Justice Getrutu Kunu ekopiem was a court na so we part say Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Dominic Akutinga Ayine oye the Attorney General mu betro mo pa enya asem ketwa na ite for SMBP na kono kotie enkomobo anansasema ekoso hono medamu ina
ECOWAS quarter. Let me read this important information that many to clear all doubt. Kofobi busa say ECOWAS quarter there edian to me no more Ghana sensemo you don't read. Who can kanya? There was a treaty signed on the 28th of May 1975 to promote socio-economic integration of all ECOWAS members. And that treaty, Ghana was present. And it was established by Article 1 of the Lagos Treaty. That led to the formation of the ECOWAS Court. The all member states present, Domosa Shasie, say ECOWAS Court will to me say socio-economic problems say what the community no omutu bi trust no mudi. Now, treaty chrono anka 1975. Oma revise ya. Oma revise in 1993. Ghana was represented by Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, according to the documented domain. Another revision also in 2005. Ghana was again represented by His Excellency John Ajekun Kufuor. Oma revise in 2012. Ghana was represented by His Excellency the late Professor J.E. Mills. The revisions about Ghana has never abstained from the treaty that led to the establishment of the ECOWAS Court. Now, we have jurisdiction. We didn't say baby. A violation of human rights of members of the state and government officials within the ECOWAS state. It is way so and a suspended Chief Justice Gina Yene or the Atabri Ghana Mampenyin in a pamphlet ECOWAS Court. Because according to the suspended Chief Justice, Nyoma Ekosunyano a direct infringement on her human right. Now, the charges, relief sought by the suspended Chief Justice, and the evidence provided by the suspended Chief Justice. Nyoma mi ansa nyina na enedie ECOWAS Court akani nyina abomu. Now I forward it to the office of the president led by the Attorney General say they should open their defense. Ti krata no ha yabeken kan mu nsam nyina. Na ohwe omu dwomadi mu a omu two different benches. Omo de mo friend the preliminary bench and omo de mo friend the active bench. Omo preliminary bench ne say wo ko file case and go to the active bench e ko preliminary for no ho omo transcription no mu say is there a cause for answers to be made to lawsuit awodia bar and sound omo inform nipa kro no awo charge no say assume say na obente ya be file this lawsuit to the amount. It is yes, you want to answer questions. Say through preliminary now we say as a lawsuit now file it doesn't hold merit until we hear kwase be inform nipa what file the tiano so be yin ho ano a ye inform nipa no kra say a lawsuit has been filed at the ECOWAS court against him or her. Say preliminary bench ni gitum said there are certain answers to be given to that lawsuit. No one forwarded the acquire command the active bench. Now or more inform on the charges and the relief sought by the power filing case. Now or more she said that on best education said they be able to me prepare actively your defense to the case filed against you. This is how the ECOWAS court works. And until the last week, me say the ECOWAS court has decided, say, the government has some questions to answer with respect to the lawsuit filed by the suspended Chief Justice. And today, the active bench and officially, on my informal Ghana penny for, yeah, okay, kind the Herald newspaper, I want to make kind. Sir, I have vital information here free. And to over the Herald newspaper, on what capture charges are suspended Chief Justice de Koda ECOWAS court. Reliefs are all paid here for the ECOWAS court. And the evidence or provide here to attest to these charges in tier or seek these reliefs. So pepe na mremu and your man etie. Now the suspended Chief Justice evidence number 1 provided to the ECOWAS court. Eye krata a free Ghana man penyina so ye announcing her suspension. Na krata no emu no ensem ewomu no e kire say the president in consultation with the Council of State I established a prima facie case at the Chief Justice hence yen suspended. Interestingly, according to the suspended Chief Justice krata or the command ECOWAS court, the letter failed to acknowledge the specific charges with which the prima facie case was established. This is according to Krata, suspended Chief Justice Jakoma the ECOWAS court, which said, freed the office of the president Becca and Sa, telling her of her suspension. The letter failed to acknowledge the specific charges upon which a prima facie case was established. Well, that is 1. 2. Krata failed to establish where and when an investigation was conducted into those charges to ascertain that truly the suspended Chief Justice such charges na buabono and until a prima facie case can be established against her. And also Katano failed to elaborate say charge way and a petitioners in the buy. Na ye hwehwemu no charge way you who say Chief Justice then get through to Konu 84 and nunti and yejira so and they are establishing a prima facie case in the Etiano. And also according to the suspended Chief Justice, the letter failed to acknowledge when and where and how series of investigations were conducted into those charges to come to a conclusion that or you're guilty of those charges, hence a prima facie case can be established on those charges. The letter failed to explain. And what was and I'm quoting say first demands that the president must specify the charges and provide reasons for concluding that a prima facie case. She contends that this process was arbitrary and capricious, violating the standards of a judicious and objective assessment expected under Ghanaian constitutional law. To honor the suspended Chief Justice Chirimwa, Nyoma akoso ni nyina ye dey establish a prima facie case ditiano. Who ne say arbitrary, very very capricious. Ya just say etietia. Nhihye ya eda ho no mo say obi patent training wo mayimu a. It say ediso as according to Ghana's constitutional law. Now, the reliefs sought by her ladyship, as according to court documents from the ECOWAS court. 1. A declaration that her suspension